Hey there Capricorn, welcome back to my channel, Praise You Tarot. Hope you are doing so well. Today I'm going to be doing a general reading for you, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, to see what's going on, some advice that you may need. I'm going to pull some oracle cards firstly and then we'll get into the tarot cards. So let's see what's happening with Capricorn currently. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? You have Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So definitely fitting here for an earth sign. You could also be dealing with a fellow earth sign. I feel like this is for you here, Capricorn. It's about realizing that even when you are alone, you have people that are looking after you in the divine, in the spirit realm. It says here you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. There's also something here about nature. You may be needing to connect with the earth. You may be needing to connect more with nature, go on walks, go to the beach, go to the woods, whatever you need. You have the no card as well. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. So if you're thinking about a decision at the moment here, Capricorn, if there's something that's been playing on your mind, you're not sure whether to say yes or no, it's saying here very clearly, say no. If it's not about kind of saying yes or no, like exactly, it says here also wait, postpone, pause. So if you feel like things are moving very quickly in a relationship, for example, in your work life, or just in general in your life at the moment, Capricorn, I feel like this is a sign to be saying to yourself here to rest and reflect, to pause. And if that means delaying something slightly, then it means delaying something here. Let's get one more oracle card for Capricorn before we get into the main portion of your reading. What messages do we have for Capricorn? Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So this was actually the first card in I was going to say Virgo. It wasn't Virgo, it was, who did I just film for? Oh my goodness. Anyway, I filmed for Gemini. That's what I filmed. Okay, so I just filmed for Gemini and they had the same card come up in as their first card, answer the call. On the bottom of the deck, you get deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Absolutely. So there's definitely a sense here that some of you may be working too hard, which is a recurring theme, I have to say, for you Capricorns here on my channel. There may be a need here to slow down in order to tune in with your intuition here, in order to answer the call, to think about where you're going in your life, what it is that you want, what it is that you don't want. Front and center on your reading though, so far we have the no card. So let's dive in with the tarot here. Clarify this Keepers of the Earth card for Capricorn. Keepers of the Earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So you have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. There's a sense here that you may be feeling very much on your own, that you're not able to speak to people about your emotions. You may be thinking here about, I want to end with the Knight of Wands. You may be thinking here about staying in a situation because you feel that it is a golden opportunity. There's a sense it's like, even though you feel it may not be the right thing for you right now, like it might not be great timing for you, you're sticking around in it anyway. Because Eight of Cups in upright, of course, is about walking away. I feel like for some of you, there's a sense that you know you need to walk away from a situation, but you're not going to. I feel like for some of you, you realise that perhaps it's not the right timing. And particularly with this no card here, you may also be sticking in a situation because you don't want to be alone. Is what I get here with this Keepers of the Earth, you are not alone card. You may also have a strong sexual attachment to someone with the Knight of Wands, and that's what's keeping you staying with them. There's a sense about bad timing, or like you feel like it's not the right time, but you're going along with it anyway, perhaps. There's a sense here as well that you're rushing into something here, Capricorn. You may have rushed into a relationship. This person may also be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may feel like they're quite inconsistent in your life in some way. But I feel like you're rushing into something when it's not quite the right time. Doesn't mean it's wrong for you. Doesn't mean this person is completely wrong for you. You know your relationship best here, Capricorn. But it may be that you're rushing in slightly, because bottom of the deck as well is the Temperance card. A need to slow down and be patient, perhaps. What other messages do we have here for Capricorn? The Six of Swords. You're being guided to better things here, I want to say. You're being guided here to better things. Luck is on your side here, but there's a need here to not rush. This is quite a similar message, I have to say, to the reading I just did with, God, I keep forgetting. With Gemini. So you may be dealing with a Gemini, you may have strong Gemini placements. Okay, so for your no card here then, clarifying this slightly for you guys, you have the Six of Wands in the reverse and the Eight of Wands in the reverse. I feel like there may be a situation here that may be quite disastrous for you, and it may be quite public. And I feel like what this no card is saying is just be aware of your communication, number one, but also be aware of any kind of, I want to say, ceremony or public kind of event that you may be going to. It may also be a wedding. It could even be here that you're rushing into a commitment with someone, you're rushing into getting married. There's a need here to postpone it or to pause or to simply say no, to wait and see what happens. Because Six of Wands is always about, is usually about public recognition, a public event of some sort. And you can see here there is a ceremony, there is a celebration. In the reverse, I feel like any kind of ceremony that maybe you are wanting to take place, it could be actually quite unsuccessful for you here, because you also have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. And yeah, on the bottom of the deck, the Justice card and the Ten of Cups. This could be a wedding here. This could be a wedding that you are rushing into, a commitment that you're rushing into. And the advice here is to say no, or to at least wait, postpone, delay it in some way. The Devil card. This could be a really highly sexual connection for you. You may be, I want to say, dickmatized or pussymatized. I don't know how to say it. You may be kind of focusing on the physical aspects of this person or the physical relationship that the two of you have, rather than is this a solid kind of long-term commitment. There may also just be kind of toxic energy in the relationship, but with the Devil card and the Knight of Wands, I get a sense for some of you, you're kind of focused on like the sex perhaps, or this person is focused on the sex with you. I don't know. There's a sense as well that there is just something toxic about this situation. And this is your card as well, Capricorn. This may be you that is being toxic in the situation. You may be rushing this person, you know, that your significant other, into getting married when that person's not ready. It may not be a marriage, but there's certainly something here about like a failure, a lack of success, something to do with public recognition. It could be in work also. Yeah, with the Page of Cups, there may be a lack of communication between the two of you. There may be a lack of kind of real speaking about your feelings with the Page of Cups reversed here. You may feel very restricted at this time. And with the answer, the Call card here, Capricorn, it says, what was your soul calling you to do? I get the sense for some of you, you are coming out of a restricting situation, and it could be particularly with work here, because I've got the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It could be that you finally figured out kind of what it is that you want to do for work, that you finally figured out kind of how to collaborate with people properly. Or you're in the process of doing that, of course, because it is still a question, what is your soul calling you to do? You may have entered into a new job recently and be thinking about kind of, is this the right role for you? How are you going to progress in this role? What do you want to do in the future? Some of you may be going back to school. You're really thinking about what your purpose is here. What is your soul's purpose? What else do Capricorn need to know here? I also get a sense for some of you, just my eyes coming back to this Page of Cups with the Devil card. I'm getting a sense for some of you, like you thought, say this person did ask you to marry you. There's a sense that they asked you for the wrong reasons, or that they asked you for a kind of like a not a good enough reason is what I want to say here. I feel like as well, maybe someone didn't ask you in the way that you wanted to be asked. And it's created perhaps some resentment here with the Page of Cups in the reverse. It may even just be that they didn't ask you at all. They just, you just kind of assumed that you would get married. I don't know. There's a sense that like the offer is not quite genuine in some way, or it's not working out in the way that you'd hoped. Page of Pentacles in the reverse as well. So here there may be something to do with work again that you thought was going to be a good offer for you in work, but it turns out to be not quite what you wanted. You may be struggling a little bit with your work situation to figure out what is it that your soul is calling you to do. What is it that I want to do for work? You may have struggled for a long time in different jobs. You may have tried different things out and be struggling to kind of figure out what the best path is for you. There's also 2 pages here. There may be a situation with children that is causing you a bit of pain, maybe a lack of communication with children. King of Pentacles, you definitely want more money, you want more stability. I feel like if there is a job coming in for you, it may be that it is more financially rewarding. There's a sense here though that you're closing off your emotions. I get a sense for you, you're trying to be very, very practical in this situation. You're trying to think about the money and you're trying to work hard at this rather than kind of dealing with it emotionally. But the thing is that it is an emotional thing. It is intuitive as well. What is your soul calling you to do? That is the question here. The job that you're in may be very hard work. If there is a new offer coming in, just know that it may be hard work for you, but it may garner great financial results. You may be making more money. There's a sense that you had to fight off the competition in order to get this job. You feel very proud of yourself. Let's see, what further advice can we give to Capricorn in their situation? And then I'll clarify a few of these cards here. What further advice can we give to Capricorn in their situation? Judgment. So you're trying to make a judgment about something, but also there's a sense here that you've been deciding for quite some time. You may have been putting off a decision for quite some time. You feel as though, it's judgment day now. I feel also though there may be some judgment coming to you from outside parties. Like, for example, in your job, I keep looking at this 6 of Wands in the reverse, and the King of Pentacles. People may be judging you for what you do for work. I get the sense of some of you don't see this with the 4 of Cups. I also feel like whatever job this is, it may give you a lot of money, like I said, like it may give you a lot of emotional success, but you're not getting emotional fulfillment from it. So this is why this card is here, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Because again, this is like answering the call, right? With judgment, like answering the call to your higher purpose. I get the sense for some of you, you're closing off your emotions to this and you're not realizing that there is something out there, work-wise in particular, that is going to really fulfill you emotionally. It's going to bring you financial rewards as well as those emotional rewards. It's going to make you feel good about yourself. It's going to be a true vocation. I feel like for some of you, you may be accepting jobs just because you think it's the right thing to do, or like accepting situations. You don't realize that there is something better. There is something that you're destined to do, And with the Four of Cups here, it's like you're not listening. You're not listening to that intuition, or you're not looking. Opportunities are presenting themselves, but you're not noticing. With the Knight of Pentacles, yeah, it's like you're rushing. And it's like you're not focused here on what it is that you want to achieve. You're kind of just going with it. Yeah, there's a sense here that you need to rest and reflect and meditate in order to figure out what's going on here. In order to figure out what are my true goals? What really makes me happy? What do I really like doing? Yeah, you don't have to wait any longer to do this. I get the sense that some of you have been putting off kind of doing any kind of self-care work or self-introspection. But the time is now to focus on these goals. Let's clarify Knight of Wands. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands for Capricorn. What is this energy? And this is underneath the You Are Not Alone card. Two of Swords. For some of you, there may be actually a sexuality issue. You may be bisexual. You may be feeling like sex isn't an issue for you. Because with the Knight of Wands, I was saying here there may be a sexual connection over everything else. I feel like for some of you though, maybe there is a lack of a sexual connection. It may be that you're actually interested in the same sex or the opposite sex, as the case may be. Apply it to your situation. And because of how phallic the Knight of Wands is, if you may be interested in men here in particular. So you have the King of Cups here, and you have the Two of Swords. Your heart may belong to someone else that you left in the past. There may be someone here that you walked away from in the past that you still feel emotionally connected to. Because you have the Queen of Cups here in the reverse, you have the Page of Cups in the reverse. You may have had a child with this person. This person could be a water sign. I feel like you're no longer together with this person. You're in a new connection here. And it's still like though you're connected to this person. You're still connected to this person emotionally, energetically. You still kind of hold a flame for them. You may still like them, like fancy them. I want to say like you might find them attractive. Could be the father or the mother of your child. And this child may be closed off in your situation because you're committing to somebody else at this time and they feel it's not right. But with the Two of Swords here, you may be conflicted about your sexuality. You may be conflicted about who you're interested in, what you're interested in. With this Knight of Wands, it's telling me that it's specific. I can't even speak. Specifically, men that maybe you're interested in, but you may be in, for example, a relationship with a woman. I don't know. It's either that there is kind of a strong sexual connection here, but the more I see it, which of course it could be, but with this Two of Swords here, clarifying it, it's like you feel like maybe this is not what you want, or you feel conflicted about this sex. You may be walking away as well from the sexual aspect of this relationship, and it may be because you still have an emotional connection to someone in the past that disappointed you. With this Eight of Cups here, you feel like you walked away from a golden opportunity because it was the wrong timing. You had to move away with your children, perhaps. Oof. Like physically move away from a situation with your children. You may be at a distance from this person as well. Could be a third party situation. Could be someone that you knew from work or that you worked with. Could be someone that you still talk to. Three of Pentacles indicates to me that there's a situation here with work. So it could be, like I said, you know this person from work, but also it could be that there is someone perhaps that you fancy at work, that you feel attracted to, and it could be surprising for you because you are not with that gender at the moment, or maybe you thought that you were always attracted to a certain gender and now you find yourself, admiring someone who you find attractive at work and they're not that gender. So there's an issue here with sexuality, with sexual attraction, but also I think with rushing into the situation. You may have rushed to end a situation here with this King of Cups in the past and moved away, not realising what a golden opportunity it was. It's like now you realise how great this person was and how much this person cared for you. This person really loved you. You may have put them in a third-party situation in the past with someone from work. Could have been an earth sign. You may have cheated on this person in the past. In your current situation, there's a sense here that you are still conflicted. And if it hasn't, it may have something still to do with the past person here, but I see that this is potentially a current person that you're feeling conflicted about. And it could be because of work or because of a third-party situation. Tell me about this person Capricorn is connecting with. Who are they currently in a connection with? Could be a commitment. The High Priestess in the reverse. Someone who is not in tune with their intuition. I feel like, again, you've rushed in perhaps to a situation without stopping to really think. The Emperor could be an Aries. So I'm seeing this as you here, the High Priestess in the reverse. There's a sense here that maybe you know that it's not quite right, or you know that something's a bit off. It's also like here you have secrets from this person, or this person has secrets from you that you don't really communicate that often, that you don't speak. This person may be an Aries, very stubborn, wants to be in control, wants to be the head of the house, the breadwinner. Perhaps they are generous with you. There's something here with money, like they share their money with you, or they try to help you out financially. How does this person feel about Capricorn? How does this person feel about Capricorn? I feel like you're not speaking to this person, or this person doesn't speak to you. They're very closed-mouthed about this. They maybe the strong silent type. Definitely could be an Aries here. Five of Pentacles. This person makes this person feels like you leave them out in the cold. They feel left out of a situation, potentially because you're not speaking to them. With the Four of Wands, if there is a connection here which is leading to marriage, they may feel like you're not speaking to them about the marriage, or that you're not excited about getting married, that you're keeping secrets from them. How do you feel about this person? How do you feel about this person, Capricorn? How do you feel? I'm getting a sense for this person as well, like this person may feel like there's something off with you, or like this person may feel like they know that something's up, or that maybe your heart's not fully in this, or maybe even it's because of this sexuality thing. They may feel like this about you, but they're not acting on it. It's like they're going along with it anyway. There's a real energy here of like rushing into things. You have the Tower in the reverse. I can't even remember what I was clarifying. The Tower in the reverse. Oh yeah, this is how you feel about them. You feel like you're avoiding a disaster by being with them. The disaster may be being alone. You may feel like it's good to have someone. That's what I feel with the Tower card. You may feel like it's a way of keeping a roof over your head, not to be cynical here, but you may be thinking, practically, practically in a situation, you feel like it's an opportunity to get married or to have a stable home. Something about the home here. Something about the home here where you feel like it's an opportunity for you to keep a home or to have a nicer home, to buy a house even, to lay new foundations in your life, to start over, to have a commitment. With the Three of Swords and the World card. There's a sense here though that something is paining you in this situation. I do feel like there may be a third party situation, and I feel like it's on your side here. But obviously it could be on their side. You're hurt by something or they're hurt by something. Take it how it resonates. And I feel like there may be something to do here with sex which is causing this issue.